Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph and I'm here today with Drako. Is over here and he found a new way to hold the box because we are trying these different angles in the studio. We're experimenting with the camera in different tripods and different angles to find ways that we like it. And so far I really like this one, even though I haven't really started playing yet. But it's so nice because I can have all these set up on the other side of the table. So I can sit here and have a lot of space for myself, which is nice. So we're going to play Orbis, a game from Space Cowboys. Came out at Spiel recently, just at the end of last year. And yeah, this is really a fun game. And let's just go straight into the gameplay. We'll play a two-player game. So I'll have my stuff over here basically, and Drako will have his stuff over here. And it's gonna build up as we go, because we are trying to build a pyramid of 5 tiles. So we'll put out 5 tiles as a base, and then build a 4, and then 3, and then 2, and finally at the top we will have one of these god tiles. So yeah, that will give us some different benefits, as I will explain as we keep playing. So we're gonna start. I am the first player. You don't really start with anything, but I'm going to pick one of these tiles out here, and depending on which I pick, I will get different things. So I think I'll just start off. I'll just start off with this green here in the middle. It's fun. And when I take a tile, first thing I do is I place it down in my sort of, well, I don't really have much here yet, but this is the base of my soon to be a pyramid over here. We're gonna have to remove stuff as we go as well. And as I took a green tile, I'm going to place out green cubes on all tiles that are adjacent orthogonally, which is a weird word, but it's a word you learn when you play board games. So it's not diagonally, it's orthogonally. And yeah, so that happened. Now there's some servants out here, or worshippers, I think they're called, worshippers. Some green worshippers. Because yeah, it's all about sort of, I guess we're sort of worshipping gods, building pyramids for them. And I put my tile out here, and now I take a look at the tile and see what happens. It has +1 green, so I get 1 green here as well to put in my little storage over here, maybe. And you can have up to 10 of these worshippers, then you need to discard down to 10. And then we will refill, and we will start with this level 1 stack here, and then as that runs out, we'll go to level 2 and level 3, and the tiles will become more and more powerful. Here in the beginning, this tile was free, didn't have any cost up here, and it just gave me 1 cube, but later on, you get more and more stuff, as you can imagine. So, I'll put in this, and it's a yellow one, and yeah, not all tiles in the beginning here are free. This one actually takes 2 red worshippers, and this takes a green and a red to get that one. So it is Drako's turn. So Drako, what do you want? I think he'll just take a red over here. And so, we'll put out the red ones there, and he will get a red one. And this is the base of his pyramid. And the colors matter because when you build out here, in the first layer, the bottom, you don't need to worry about the colors. But the second step, to put a tile up here, well, first of all, it has to have one next to it. But it also has to be a red or the color that is here. So yeah, you have to consider how you place these tiles. New one comes out and it's my turn. And you know what, if I take this one, I will get a green and a red, which I then can use to get this one. Yeah, I think I like that. So I'll take this one. And the interesting thing is in this game is that you take the tile, and then you pay for it. So you have these. So if this one would cost like a red, then I could pay with the red that was on it to begin with. That's a bit different from some other games. I'll put it here. I have to put it next to my earlier tile. Take those. And I also get a white. And I shouldn't forget it was white, which means that the 3 tiles that were adjacent to it, like that, gets a white. So it builds up like this. Then it is Drako's turn. Well, we should refill as well. And this one actually costs a blue and a red, but this has an interesting thing here. It gives the infinity green symbol, which means that if you buy that one or you build it, you will get this little tile and you will never have to pay green again in the whole game, which is interesting. And there's one for all the colors here. So Drako, what are you going for? Maybe Drako should go for, I think he likes this one over here. So let's do this in the proper order. First you should put out the cubes so you don't forget it. So white, white, white. Then he has to pay for it, but it doesn't cost anything. He takes the cubes. That shouldn't be on the tile, actually, it should be next to it. And then he plays it down like that. And we refill. Oh, actually, +2. He gets 2 white there as well. That's why he took it. Almost forgot. Because he wants to build up some worshippers here, so he have options later on. Like this one, blue and a white to cost. And it's my turn. And let's see, now I have the... So I'll take this. We'll put out green, green. So there. I'll pay a red and a green. And then I will place it right here. This looks a bit crowded, but these are going to run out soon, and then there's going to be more space for me to build my pyramid, so don't worry. Yeah, that was it. No, actually, this one is a bit special. This has a function of sort of, it will score 2 points if it is surrounded by 3 tiles, yellow or green in any combination, then it will score 2 points. So right now it has 1 green next to it. So as long as I put like a green here and a yellow here or something, then I'm okay. And we should also refill, and then it is, let's see, I'll move over here. Then it's Drako's turn. And he has a bunch of, and if you have 3 of the same color, you can spend them as a wild as well. So Drako might want to take this one because he will get more whites, so he will have whites that he can use as a wilds. I think he'll do that. So we'll take this, we'll place red, red. And he'll take the whites there, and this also gives him 2 red. So he has a bunch of worshippers now. A lot of people are worshipping Drako, the mighty Drako. 9, okay, so he's okay. And now he's going to place this on his second level right here, because he has red below it, so that's okay. So you could place red or white here, because he had red or white there. And we refill. And there's also, you could take a tile and use the back of it. This is called a wasteland. It will give you -1 point. But then you don't have to pay for the tile, and it will become a wide. Like if I put it here, I can put it there even though it's green, and now I can put anything up here next to it. So yeah, it's kind of, could be good at some points in the game. And that's a green one. And okay, so yeah, I need green and yellow, right? So I might just take that green actually. I'll do it. I'll take this one. And we'll put green, green, and I'll put I start my second level here. And now this tile has 2 out of the 3 next to it of the green or yellow. So I'm working on that. I'll probably put in a yellow over here if I can as well. Okay, so now let's see. I took that one, gives me 2 green as well, and then let's just put them there, and then we will refill, and now it's a level 2, so they will start to cost more. This costs 3 different worshippers, but also it gives points and so on. It's a stronger tile. So Drako, what are you going for? I think Drako doesn't want to be limited. He doesn't want to be limited by the what's it called? Like if he puts a red or white here, yeah, he needs to have more colors. Oh, but he wants this one. Yeah, I think he'll take it. So we go white, white, and then it costs a red, which he has, and then it costs a blue, which he doesn't have, but he'll pay 3 whites instead as a wild card. And this doesn't give him any effect right away, but there's a little temple there, and he's going to, whoever has the most of these temple symbols at the end of the game will get 7 points from the temple tile. Whoever is in the second place will get 2 points. So Drako might be, yeah, he's trying to gain those temples really early here. And he'll place it down over here. No, he shouldn't, because then he have white, white. It's kind of hard. Yeah, it's better to do this, because now we can have a red or white up here. Yeah, that's smarter. Okay. So he did that, nothing happened right away. If there would be a tie on the number of temples you have, you look at a little number here on the tile. So you have the highest number wins, and he has a 12 over here, which is really high. So yeah. So that was it. Now we refill, and it's a green. I do want green, but I sort of want something else. I think I want a yellow over here, so I don't just have green, which that's so limiting for me. Yeah, maybe I should maybe I should go for a yellow. But which yellow would I go for then? If I go for, well, this one, yeah, I can do this actually. Yeah, this is nice. So I'll take this. And we'll do yellow, yellow, yellow. And I have to pay for it, but I get the cubes first, so I can pay the red that I just got. And then I can pay 3 greens as a blue. That's nice. And now, since when I place this down here, now I have filled the requirement needed for that tile that my green tile that needed to have. This one now has 1, 2, 3 green or yellow next to it, which is awesome because that will be 2 points at the end of the game. This will be a 1 point, but also I will get the infinity green, so I never need to have greens anymore, which is just great. Oh, I like that. Okay, so we refill, and it's Drako's turn. And this one is a bit special because it has a little rainbow symbol, which means you have to pay a red, a blue, and something else, anything else. And it also has a temple, which is interesting. And Drako does like temples. Yeah, he does. And but he doesn't have blue, that's the thing. And there's no blue out unless someone takes a blue tile. Well, maybe Drako should instead... He might go for another color just to get more colors out there. Also, another thing you can do on your turn is to take one of these god tiles. But you only get to take one in the whole game. So this one, if you take it, it's 2 points at the end of the game. Not that interesting. This one is interesting for me now because this is 3 points for if you are the one that has the most validated, as it's called, the green tile. So this green tile here is validated because it filled the requirements. Whoever has the most of that will get 3 points. Also, there's a bunch of different god tiles in the game. You just randomly take 3 when you play 2 players. This one gives you 1 point, but it also, when you take it, you get 5 cubes of any color you want. So you want to take that one early, really. Otherwise, you might wait a bit. But this is I played this on 4 players, and it's an interesting thing. Like sitting around, how long should you wait before you take the god tile? The problem is if you take a god tile early, you're sort of 1 step behind, because then that's the whole thing you did on your turn. So I don't think Drako will do that. But yeah, he wants more color, so I think he'll take a blue. I think he'll take this one, because that will give him some blues as well, that he can use to get something else later on. So yeah, this will give him +2 blues. And now he will place it down over here. And so he almost set his base here. He has 4 out of the 5. Well, I have the same. So that was Drako. We refill. And as you can imagine, this game is fairly quick. The number of tiles here as well depends on the number of players. But yeah, you go fast turns, but still there's a lot of thinking involved. Because you want to do, like this one is perfect for me. Because this one wants to have 3 greens or whites next to it. I could put it right here, and it already starts with 2 greens. That would be nice, but it takes a blue. I don't have blue. But I could try to get it later on, so I could start planning for it. And I do want another color as well, so I think I'll take this one then. So we'll put blues out here. So blue, blue, blue. And now this doesn't cost blue anymore, because it already has a blue on it. And I get the cubes here, but I have to pay a blue and a white, which I can. Right there. And I can't put it up here, so I have to place it down here as such. It got so crowded. I'm not used to this overhead camera thing yet, so you have to excuse me for being a bit bad planning here with the tiles or the placement. Okay, so that was my turn, but yeah, I get a point, nothing else. Now it's Drako, we refill. And Drako, well, that's another temple tile that he can get actually. But this, yeah, I think he'd rather take this one. So I'll take this, and we get whites. So, and you can see it builds up a lot of cubes here on the tiles. He has to pay a red, blue, and something else. Just pay another red, and he'll put it right here in his second level here. And now he has 2 temples, which is nice. He really wants those 7 points up there. It's a 5-point swing, so I can understand it. And then we refill again. It's another red one. And these red ones, they're called volcanoes. They have like a little lightning symbol on them. They are a bit special because if you want to take this one, you have to, when you take it, you have to destroy 4 yellow cubes on some other tiles out there. Which is nice because then you can sort of, you can see that your opponent might need yellow You can destroy them. This is for greens and that is for blues. None of them can be done now. Now you can always take the tile and have it as a wasteland. Or you can take this and use it, but then if you don't meet the requirement, you don't get the points. That's why we have these little markers, so you just like cover the point mark symbol up. But anyhow, wow, Drako, what do you want? No, Drako, wow, I'm confused. Drako has 6, I have 6, I started, it's my turn, sorry. So much to consider here, even though it's a fairly light game. And I like it for that, because it's quick and light. But still there's some interesting choices, like I'm kind of stuck in my thinking right now. What should I go for? Well, the green is great, right? Yeah. The green is good, but I don't have a white. I think I just want a bunch of cubes now, actually. Yeah, I do. So I'll take this yellow. That will give me a bunch of cubes. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are cubes, but they're also called worshippers, of course, thematically. And let's see. Let's just move this a little bit like that. And move the cubes. Once again, sorry for not planning properly. And then I'll place this down on my second level here. And I can do that because I have a yellow beneath it. So I can do yellow there, or blue. I could have done blue. So now I can do yellow, green, or green, white. Yeah, so you want to be careful so you don't mess it up for yourself. So you can't place that. Also, I placed that, which will give me 2 more yellows. Why? How many do I have? 3. Oh, I have 10 exactly. Okay. So I'm still okay for that. But now I have some stuff that I can work with. I don't really need to take greens though, because I have infinite green. But it is Drako's turn, and let's see. And this is an irrigation tile. So the requirement here is to have, this has to have water, or it has to have yellow tiles on there and there, because then it will give water to them, and that will score 2 points to the farmlands, I guess. Okay, Drako, what are you going for? Is Drako gonna go for a blue, perhaps? Does he want that one? No, he doesn't have any yellows. That wouldn't be good for him. But I think he might want to go for another red, actually. But can he do it? Let's see. This one, you have to destroy 4. No, that doesn't work. This one, you have to destroy 40. Oh, yeah, he can do this one. Green, red, and there's already, yeah, okay. So I'll take this. So we'll put reds out. So red, red, and red. Now he has to pay a yellow, which he just got, a green, and a red. So he'll pay for that. And to validate this tile, as it's called, he has to now destroy 4 yellows on the board. So 1, 2, and he can sort of try to figure out what am I going for, but he'll just take these 4, I guess. And he'll place it up here in his pyramid, so he's already on the 3rd level. And we will refill as well, and that's 2 points for Drako at the end of the game. And another blue. So what do I want? Should I... I could do... Yeah, I will take this one. Because, yeah, this will be nice. So, I'll have to... Let's see. We'll have to put out greens, first of all. I have to pay a blue and a white. I can put it right here. And now, this has sort of... It has 2 greens next to it. So, it's almost validated already, which is nice. So, that's perfect. Okay. So... refill time, and it's Drako. That's another irrigation thingy, but this one wants green beneath. Oh, this is perfect for me. I could place it here, and it will already be validated because I have greens under it. Wow, that's interesting. Maybe Drako wants to sort of... I mean, Drako has 2 temples. He doesn't really need to chase after more temples. He sees that I haven't gone for temples at all. But I think... I think Drako's going to be a bit tricky. Because the thing is, he can see that I will probably take that guard tile, which is 3 points. So actually, it could make sense for him to take it himself, even though it's not good for him. But that would, I mean, that's 3 points, so that's a big swing. Oh no, Drako will take a guard tile, just to show you how it works. He will take this one. So that's 1 point at the end of the game, but he will also now right away get 5, and this just goes up here somewhere, like it will be the, where will that be, like there, like the 5th, the top of the pyramid. And he will get to choose 5 tiles now of his choosing. What does he want though? He wants, he might want to go for, I guess he wants yellow, yellow and red. And he might do some green as well. So okay, that's 5. There we go. And then nothing refills because he didn't take one of the tiles here. And yeah, I want this one for sure. So that is, let's see, we'll put out blue, and I have to pay green. Blue and white. I don't have to pay green because I have the infinite green. So I can save my greens, so I have 3, and then I can use them as a wild card instead. So I'll take this and I'll put it right up here because now I already done the demands for it, so it's 2 points right away for me because I have the irrigation going down to the forest. That's perfect. And the new tile comes out and it is Drako's turn. But I think I'm going to stop there because yeah, we played like half the game. You've seen how it works. We just keep going back and forth like this at some point. But now there's no rush for me because Drako can't take another god tile. So at some point I will take a god tile, probably this one, because yeah, that will give me 3 points instead of the 2. And we'll just keep building until we have a nice pyramid of tiles. And I really like this game. It's really quick and easy to play, and you can play it with anyone really. But there's still some meat to it. You can do some, trying to figure out a good strategy, trying to mess it up for your opponent, taking some tiles perhaps that your opponent needs, and so on. And yeah, I think it looks good, and it's really, really neat. So thank you so much for watching this sort of quick run through of Orbis. And we'll be back with more run-throughs and playthroughs and top 10 lists and unboxings, of course, on the channel. I hope that you will keep watching them, and don't forget to like the video as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening or morning whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
Be like Drako. Follow Board Games with Niramas on Facebook at BGW Niramas. Board Games with Niramas is sponsored by Alara Games in Sweden.